Armin Beckles here for another 2-minute Tech Talk. Today we're going to talk about the new Galaxy phone line that just came out, which is basically the S10 and that whole bunch of phones, and the Galaxy Fold, which is their new foldable phone. And I'm going to sum this up in about 2 minutes. The Galaxy Fold that's fantastic. If I was going to get any phone, it would be that one right now. In terms of being able to use it as a phone, it's a 4-inch screen when it's closed, and when you open it up, you have a 7.3-inch screen, which is a small tablet. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I have not had a chance to see exactly what that crease looks like when you open it up. That's going to make a big deal to me. Is it going to be a screen with a gauge down the middle of it? That's going to be out April 26th. That's going to retail for $1,950 or $980, or $2,000. Let's just say $2,000. I think, like the S7 Edge, which was the first phone that came out with an edge on the phone, which led the way for the phones that they have now. I think this is in that category, meaning that it's good. It's a good first step, but I think we have to wait and see what next year's folding phone and the phone after that and the phone after that before we get to that point. Now, let's talk about the S10s. The S10s, again, looked good. If I didn't have a phone, I would go and look at these. But there's a bunch of stuff that wasn't mentioned in there. For example, they didn't talk about DeX and they didn't talk about Gear VR, which are two of the things that I'm really excited about. I almost can guarantee you it won't fit in the current VR headset, and they didn't say anything about that. New features, the new screen with the hole punch. I gotta see what that looks like when I'm playing a video. They always show it when it's on a desktop. They've made fun of the notch for quite some time, saying how annoying that is. So I'm wondering how annoying a hole in the middle of my screen in the upper corner. It might be up in the upper corner, but that may be just as annoying as a notch. So I have to wait and see. The fingerprint scanner. They now have the fingerprint scanner underneath of the screen. Most of us don't like where the fingerprint scanner is now on the Note 9s and the S9s, but you know what? We've gotten used to it. Am I willing to go out and spend $800-900 right now? No. In terms of cameras, they've added a bunch of different cameras, so I'm waiting to see where we go with that. However, again, the rear camera, which is the new super wide camera, there are ways of getting that now. I'm working on a video right now talking about the Moment Anamorphic Lens in that case, and that takes pictures like Ben-Hur or the 10 Commandments, these big, huge, wide pictures. And that's only $150. So again, do I want to spend $600 or $700 to have that natively built into the camera, or am I fine with just doing an add-on? So again, I didn't see anything that made me want to go onto the Verizon site tonight and say, okay, I got to order that phone. I was a little suspicious when they already had a page up saying sign up now. So the page they've had it up for about 2 weeks. I think they just took it down now, and it was like, reserve yours now and get all this other good stuff. And my question was, so what's the phone? Why are you telling me to buy the phone before the phone is even out? Meaning, nobody knew what the specs were. So if I said to you, I got a car I'm trying to sell you, buy it now. And I'm like, well, what kind of car? No. Just reserve it now so that you be the first one to get it. It's going to be a good. And so I was very concerned. I'm very concerned about that. I think that they know, again, that this is evolutionary, not revolutionary. And then on top of that, it's going to come in like 5 different sets. So they got like a small, a medium, and a large. And then they have the 5G phone, which there's not that many places on the planet that do 5G. And again, so they had to do it, again, as part of the evolution. They had to do these things, but these are not things that you and I need to go out and get right now. Hope you enjoyed this 2-minute Tech Talk. This is a new series, and if you want to get more in detail, please check out our other channel. Until the next time, this has been Armin Beckles, and you've been listening to the 2-minute Tech Talk.